In the early years of the Christian movement, the gathered believers often met in homes, places where the Spirit of God was tangibly present, inspiring individuals to share words that seemed to shimmer with divine authority. Among these voices, the role of the prophet began to take clear shape within the New Testament body. It was a unique and vital function, distinct from its Old Testament predecessor. Unlike the ancient prophets who often stood isolated, proclaiming future events and God's commands to nations and kings, New Testament prophets emerged in the midst of the church, speaking not only of the future but primarily for the building up of their spiritual family. Their words, sometimes spontaneous, always inspired, were for edification, exhortation, and consolation. In one particular household gathering, Paul himself declared, "The one who prophesies speaks to people for their upbuilding and encouragement and consolation." Here, prophecy was less a lonely cry in the wilderness and more a loving voice strengthening the weary, stirring the passive, and comforting the hurting among friends and fellow laborers. But prophecy did not merely encourage, it directed. Recount the scene in Antioch, where the leaders worship and fast as a matter of routine. Amid this atmosphere, a prophetic word breaks, "Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them." This utterance, both timely and specific, launches the first missionary journey, a moment of guidance, clarity, and purpose brought forth through the prophetic gift. Likewise, personal warnings were given. Agabus rises among the brethren, divinely prompted, to reveal a coming famine. The community, warned and prepared, responds not with fear but with actionable care. Prophetic ministry also uncovered the heart. Imagine a seeker entering, drawn by curiosity yet veiled in skepticism. As the prophets speak, truth pierces, the secrets of his heart unravel, conviction sets in. Overwhelmed, he falls and worships, declaring, "God is really among you." Here, prophecy becomes both a beacon for the wandering and a mirror for the soul. To fortify faith, prophets like Judas and Silas traveled across communities, their message unwavering, encouragement and strength for embattled believers. Wherever they went, hope followed, words reinforcing faith, urging perseverance, and kindling unity. These New Testament prophets, though not called watchmen or seers by title, embodied these functions. Agabus warned of impending trial, Paul admonished the Ephesian elders to stay vigilant against deception, fulfilling the watchman's duty. In interpreting divine revelation, they saw and spoke God's perspective, guiding the church with clarity and vision. With such influence came the necessity for checks and balances. The ultimate safeguard, alignment with apostolic doctrine. No prophet, however inspired, could add to or contradict what the apostles taught. The faith once delivered was the unmovable standard, anchoring every prophetic word. Corporate discernment marked the rhythm of the assembly. Prophetic words were spoken, but not passively received. Let the others weigh what is said, Paul insisted. This call to communal judgment ensured that the prophetic function was never above accountability, fostering collective ownership and spiritual maturity.